Hello, welcome to how to solve this radical equation. Square root of x minus 1 over x plus square root of 1 minus 1 over x is equal to x. First of all, we suppose that a is equal to square root of x minus 1 over x and b is equal to square root of 1 minus 1 over x. And from here, if we take square of both sides, then a square is equal to x minus 1 over x. And from here, if we take a square of both sides, then b square is equal to 1 minus 1 over x. We name this equation equation 1 and this equation equation 2. And if in the original equation we put the value of square root of x minus 1 over x a and the value of square root of 1 minus 1 over x b, then this original equation becomes a plus b is equal to x. We name this equation equation 3. Now we subtract equation 2 from equation 1. Left side of equation 1 is a square minus left side of equation 2 is b square is equal to right side of equation 1 is x minus 1 over x minus right side of equation 2 1 minus 1 over x. Next, a square minus b square is equal to x minus 1 over x. This minus will changes the signs of these terms. This positive 1 becomes negative 1 and this negative 1 over x becomes positive 1 over x. Next, a square minus b square is equal to this negative 1 over x will be cancelled with this positive 1 over x and here left x minus 1. And according to an algebraic identity, this a square minus b square is equal to a plus b times a minus b is equal to x minus 1. Next, from here we put here the value of a plus b, x from here, x times a minus b is equal to x minus 1 and we divide both sides by x, left side divided by x and right side divided by x. This x will be cancelled with this x and here left a minus b is equal to this x minus 1 over x can be written as x over x minus 1 over x. Next, a minus b is equal to, from here this x will be cancelled with this x and here left 1 minus 1 over x. We name this equation equation 4. Now in this equation 4 we add this equation 3 from here, a plus b is equal to x. The equation 3 is a plus b is equal to x. This is equation 3 and we add these equations 1a plus 1a 2a and this negative b will be cancelled with this positive b is equal to x minus 1 over x plus 1. Next, in place of this x minus 1 over x, from equation we put this value a square. 2a is equal to the value of x minus 1 over x from equation 1 is a square plus 1, and we shift this 2a to the right side, then this equation becomes a square minus 2a plus 1 is equal to 0. Next, according to an algebraic identity, a square minus 2ab plus b square is equal to a minus b whole square. This a square minus 2a plus 1 is equal to a minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. Next, if we take a square root of both sides, then a minus 1 is equal to 0 and a is equal to 1. Now recall that we have supposed a is equal to square root of x minus 1 over x. So we replace this a with the square root of x minus 1 over x is equal to 1, and we take a square of both sides, at left side square and at right side square. This square will be cancelled with this square root, and here left x minus 1 over x is equal to square of 1 is 1. Next, we can write the denominator of this x 1, and we take LCM of this 1 and this x. LCM of 1 and this x is x, and if we divide this x by this 1 we get x, and x times this x square. This minus will come here, and if we divide this x by this x we get 1, and 1 times this 1 is equal to 1, and if we multiply both sides by x we get x square minus 1 is equal to x. Next, we shift this one to the left side, then this equation becomes x square minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation and can be solved by quadratic formula. Here a is equal to 1 and b is equal to negative 1 and c is equal to negative 1, and according to quadratic formula x is equal to minus value of b minus 1 plus minus square root of minus 1 square minus 4 times the value of a 1 times value of c negative 1 divided by 2 times value of a 1. Next, x is equal to minus minus plus 1 plus minus square root of square of negative 1 is positive 1, and minus 4 times 1 times negative 1 plus 4 divided by 2 times 1 2. Next, x is equal to 1 plus minus square root of 1 plus 4 5 divided by 2. From here x has two values. x1 is equal to 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2, and the value of x2 is equal to 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. From here this square root of 5 is greater than this one, so this value is negative, so we reject this solution. So this is the only solution to this equation.